Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Kane's Wrath replay. Spawn on the right side as the... if I know how to... Oh, it's the button. Spawn on the right side as the yellow nod, we have IamRaider. Spawn on the left side as the red black hand, we have ChefB2002. Let's see now, we do got, of course, the hand of nod, trying to claim this Tiberian spike. That Tiberian spike, likely engineers heading up way up north. Nod versus Black Hand. So hopefully it doesn't spam out too many militant squads, because the Black Hand will just annihilate them. Starting to make their advance, trying to get some good kills on these scouting militant squads. We've got the Saboteur here. The other Tiberian spike will be claimed shortly. There it is. Black Hand, of course, annihilate those militant squads, no problem. Garrison has been, well, garrisoned. Militant squad making its way around. May find some Tiberium poisoning along the way. The militant squad is now advancing forward. This garrison is not claimed, so the Black Hand can get inside the garrison and start gunning down the Tiberian spike. He'll spot out no attack bikes, and we'll spot the second refinery coming out now. The squad's starting to gun down some of these harvesters. Harvesters, of course, don't have to really worry about it much. He does crush the militant squad. Didn't really need to worry about that, honestly. Damage output would be so pathetic that he'll get repaired up in 1 or 2 taps by the repair drones. You're not got attack bikes being pulled out by yellow, getting good volume to reds. Raider buggy there, but now got a Scorpion tank saying hello. Attack bikes also say hello for salvo of rockets, nearly taking out the Scorpion tank. It will take another salvo, barring the repairs. And do have these forces on aggressive attack order and getting some good damage on this various infrastructure. Raider buggy and Scorpion tanks now advancing forward. Does try to did pull out a power plant there to block the other one from going down. Up north, just getting gunned down. And we got another Professor Cabal, getting some good damage there onto the MCV, and does get taken out by a Shredder turret. Still being gunned up a little bit. Got attack bikes moving around. And now we've got Red's MCV packed on up, and a handful of Scorpion tanks being pulled out. Oh, that's just another Harvester. Looks like he went for a bit more defense before getting out his 5th Harvester. And Raider Buggy does spot the Harvester here. And Red's Raider Buggy does receive a bit of fire there as well. Oh yeah, the Black Hand Raider Buggies also are stealth detectors. Sometimes I forget about that part. Usually you see attack bikes along with Raider bugs go along with attack bikes, so it never really makes much of a difference. The attack bikes are advancing forward. May find nope, does not find volley on or a packed up MCV. Scorpion tank receives a pretty good volley there, takes it out, being taken out by 1 volley. Tiberian spike still receiving a bit of fire. And this garrison will be perhaps destroyed by these attack bikes as they start patrolling around. Professor Cabals will get gunned down by the attack of Raider buggy. Tiberian spike is down 25% itself. And this is just more infantry for Red at the moment. Now the garrison goes down. I think he splashed up his attack bike a little bit too much there. And there goes that Professor Cabal. Over here, it's nothing too spectacular. No technology. We do now have a fresh operations center. And it looks like yellow is eyeing this blue Tiberium. Down south, no, and yellow's eyeing for more Tiberian. Extra greedy yellow. 2 loads of blue tip is now coming on in. You got now that jammer missile there. Not sure why you had a jammer missile deployed on out. Takes out the attack of bike as well. We do now have Black Disciple upgrade on the Black Hand. Big wave attack bikes. These are all yellow. Red is now pushed forward some rocket troops, Scorpion tanks. They may realize that this blue tip has been partially grabbed. Every spike is now receiving a bit of fire. And attack bikes are now pushing through the center of the map. Reckoners. Defensive Reckoners. That's not exactly a great spot there. You want to keep it close to your warp factory so it receives repairs. Because once deployed, it can receive repairs. This empty Reckoner will be forced to depack. Another Reckoner deployed out here as well. Still no garrison in that one. But Reckoners next to War Factor are incredibly hard to displace. Wait, is that a second MCV or is that the same one? That is definitely a second MCV. So yellow has gone for 2 MCV, so maybe I'm a bit of a turret push. Deploying out turret now. This one has packed on up and is making its way out. Maybe I need to push forward with 1, start laying down some refineries as well as defenses. Yellow's Tiberian spike has gone down. The red one is still up, barring the 2 for the corners. Now we've got Tech Lab here, immediate laser fence, laser turrets as well. And green Tiberium is still not good for your health. They're not healing crystals, they're the opposite of healing crystals. Another jammer deployed on out. Oh, what did I hear? Oh, catalyst missile. Oof. Red's now, or yellow's now bringing in some 1-clicks. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. This is the 19J patch, if I remember correctly. Got now defensive obelisk here. We do have a bunch of laser buggies flying now. The Scorpions what lasers are, because since Black Hand can't blow out lasers, yellow can, so it is Scorpion tanks, if he ever deploys them out, will be inherently better. We now have a Reckoner here, loaded up with 2 rockets, 1 Professor Cabal. Now yellow's advanced forward, trying to take out some of these Tiberian spikes. Yep, these are order replays from November, October, December-ish. I think most of the R200 replays, there's probably some newer ones that cast, and now there is a counter 1-click, even getting some infantry and good damage on obelisk flight. Spectre artillery now running on in. Red is now advancing forward as well. We've got charged particle beams, which makes this compressor balls even more effective gunning down south. We do have no EMP core on this laser buggy, so they're charging forward. We've got some purifiers as well. Purifiers now advancing forward, trying to burn down everything, but the purifiers receive quite a bit of fire. It does go down to some obelisk of light. Spectre artillery getting some good hits there on the obelisk of light. And 1 obelisk of light does go down. Got more compressor cabals advancing forward. And we've got the rocket infantry. 1 of them does get taken out. We've got more defensive shredder turrets here. Of course, they're inferior versus opponents. But as they're taking out all those placements and immediately sells them all to get out some militant squads, since they're more like do more good than destroy turrets. Not by much though. Some green tip does go down. Refinery does go down. And now I've got Reckoners advancing forward. This one's unloaded. This one's loaded up with pair of rocket troops. What the hell? Does he have 3 MCVs? I just saw 3 opposite lights just go up at once, didn't I? Yellow may have 3 MCVs. At the current rate, he may want to get out some beam troops. Just get a garrison inside of one of these Reckoners there. And does not abandon it in time. Yellow code. Oh, Tiberium vein detonation there. They're starting to one-click each other. Up north, we've got avatars now advancing forward. Unlike the purifiers, they can find a beam cannon and get an extra gun. Looks like these ones are affected by a cloaking field. If I look a bit closely, nope, they're not affected by cloaking field. That's my bad. Avatars now seeing a lot of fire. It does take up that refinery now. And you've got a decoy being employed out. The decoys can withstand some volleys, not a whole lot. Avatars, they may deploy on War Factory up here is maybe not likely. And yeah, there's two other MCVs here, both deploying out another defense turret as well. Yellow's now advancing forward. This MCV is seeing quite a bit of fire there. It needs a back deploy. And maybe get a hand of nod for our engineer as well. He's seeing quite a bit of fire. Two Albus Lights just been blown out, takes up the Spectre artillery. We've got a lot of Black Hand here, and with Black Disciples, he's able to quickly burn down these Albus Light. Red is also pulling out Albus Light. Predators are getting hit quite severely. We do have the nodes, Shredder turret nodes are being gunned down. Spectre artillery will do some good work, however. Down south, more attack bikes escorting some blue tib harvester, but there's no blue tib here really left to claim. There's plenty of blue tib here. And these guys are eating a lot of Tiberium poisoning. We do have another Reckoner here. Again, not close to a war factory. I do really like seeing Reckoners next to war factories for very, very durable placement. But now Yellow's advancing forward as well. We do see Tiberium core missiles. Of course, the Black Disciples can do some good work here, but so does Tib core rockets. There's a couple Reckoners here. One deployed with Garrison. The other one is not deployed. That one does get deployed there. No Garrison, looks like. Now got the Albus Slice, seeing quite a bit of damage. It does deal a lot of damage. But there's just too many targets here. Backbite's not getting whittled down by these turrets, but you got the avatars now pushing way forward as well. There's a turret will going down. Attack bikes now seeing a bit of fire. I think attack bikes maybe can't have a cloaking field on them. I could be mistaken though. Albus Light avoiding the Spectre fire. Do have some Black Hand here. And now Yellow's doing a turret push up north. Does he have another MCV? Refineries being harvesters being pulled up by Yellow. Their camouflage capability allows them to go forward unseen. You may see a Redeemer being pulled out and has enough repair drones for those avatars. Quad turrets have been upgraded for the Black Hand player. One of the few factions, non-factions I agree with in quad turrets, since they don't have access to any disruption towers for camouflaging. There's no downside to going for the quad turret. There may be some downside, but still, a little bit extra damage output never hurts. When you can, if you're planning to pull out disruption turrets, it may be both sides pull out the Demon near at the same time. But when you are going to pull out disruption towers, it's best you don't go for the quad turret. Also reveal the node, the hub. What's it called again? Oh wait, it's not just called Shredder Turret when it has that upgrade. Does his opponent have what Shredder Turret when they click on the node? By the way, you get the idea. Redeemer seeing a bit of fire there. He does have the flame turret here. Could try burning down some stuff. Black Hand infantry now advancing forward. We do know how these avatars advancing forward. We got some Spectre artillery here for Yellow. Rage generator there. Looks like it's Red's rage generator. Takes good damage to his own engineer redeeming facility. He can use the repair order from the engineer redeeming facility there to get extra repairs. Those use the regenerator oftentimes, but do got now chain EMPs pushing way forward. Spectre artillery needs to start hitting infantry. Avatar's gonna start hitting everything else. And we got a vertigo or getting a nice bombing run there. A Tiberium vapor bomb. Yellow's Redeemers severely wouldn't even EMPs the Avatars, very nice. Predators engaging the Shredder turrets. Yellow has his own EMP and buggies now advancing forward as well. Doesn't get the EMP off there, needs to get another EMP off sooner rather than later. Does get Red's Redeemer now. Yellow's Redeemers received a bit of fire there, has not done the repair order as well. All three Avatars are alive as well. They also do need the repairs. Good damage down the refinery. Red's EMP buggies are advancing forward. And we'll get two of the Avatars, but not the Redeemer. Black Hand Infantry is now advancing forward. The Redeemer can advance forward, gets Flame Turret off and hit it. Reckoner gets the Garrison as well, very nice. They have another hologram field. Red does lose another Harvester. Spectre's now lining up a shot. The Avatar's advancing forward, getting some good damage there onto the Tech Lab. Tech Lab does go down, gets a free full Black Hand squad. And another EMP, Disruption missile there. This one from Red, so I see that missile flying. It does manage to kill off some of those attack bikes thanks to that Disruption missile. Yellow now is advancing forward with his Avatars. Should be easy pickings for everything here. Avatar gains a good kills as well. One, the Avatar is now efficiency 1. I always forget how slow the efficiency in this game as well. Murder 3 gets passed around like candy. In this game, it's actually pretty hard to get stuff vetted up, but they're also much more effective when they're fully vetted. Speaking of fully vetted, now there's a fully vetted rocket troops inside. And now another pair of Reckoners advancing forward. One load up with Black Hand, other one's just loaded up with rocket. Oh, and looks like whatever that heavy bomber did not get his payload off. Could have been a Tiberium Vapor Bomb, because this looks a good spot for a Tiberium Vapor Bomb to take out multiple power plants. Spectres, however, gained some good damage on it. And here comes Reckoners. I may not realize there's a full Black Hand in one of those Reckoners. They get in camouflage there. It's also not deployed very close to this construction yard, so I can't get any flame bursts there. Lowering manly targets there to get in range. Recognize advancing forward is loaded up with Professor Cabals, sells off some infrastructure. The Black Disciples gains good damage as well. Loads up another. Actually, that's a full Black Hand in there. Redeemer's now advancing forward. I wonder, can a deployed Reckoner get crushed by a Redeemer? Honestly, I have no idea. You don't really deploy Reckoners all too often. It might seem a little bit uniqueness. Asian with Duplo Reckoners are meant for aggressive offense. Refinery getting burnt down there, very nice. What does Red have left? Infantry down here. Has an MCV alive, going for a hand and nod. Looks like Red's now low in power, probably goes to Redeemer burning all of his power generators. Avatars, I'm not sure what the Avatars may have went. Spectres are still raining some shots on in. EMP bunkies sort of dancing around. And now Yellow's even going some Vertigo bombers. Red's advancing forward with his Black Hand infantry. Has abandoned, oh no, re-garrisoned that Reckoner. Yellow's Harvester does get some crushed there, but will be obliterated. Spectre Artillery now veteran C1. Redeemer still has plenty of health remaining. Looks like these Reckoners are... This one's actually not deployed, is it? The treads are facing upwards. And it looks like those Reckoners can get crushed when deployed. Whereas Harvest is going down, you can't be losing them. There's also full Tiberian. He may not even have a refinery at the moment. There's a small amount of green tip from Claim. Can't really get the center now. Avatar's now pushing way forward, including the veteran one. And Venom's not pushing way forward. Gets some good damage there, but do got a Reckoner here. Load up a fully rocket troops. Red does have a Spectre in this reach as well, getting some good damage. And now do have these Raider Buckets falling back. Yellow's Redeemers now have veterancy. That's going to EMP there. He's going to pull out some man spam. He may want to get out a Voice of Kane. That may help him out. Construction Artist a bit more fire there. Do now have EMP. Another EMP. His MCV is severely wounded, but these avatars are here to support, able to take out the buggies, no problem. He does have these infantry forces facing forward. And there goes Red's MCV. He does have a war factor here, which may still not be enough production to keep in the game. Now it's on low in power, and I think Red's going to be knocked out of the game momentarily. Another EMP bug there, delaying the inevitable. And there goes, and that is a full annihilation. This is IamRaider saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.